Hello, Good Lifers. Adam Manley here from Good Life Property Management, bringing you guys another video today about some of the new laws that have passed here in California for 2021. Today, we're going to look at specifically 4 laws that all landlords, investors, property managers, tenants should know about. They deal with everything from property tax transfers on inherited properties to HOA rules with regards to the capacity for which you can rent your property. So a lot of different stuff going on, and we're gonna jump right into it here. So the first new law we're gonna be talking about is Proposition 19. And Proposition 19 deals with how inherited properties are taxed. It also removes the parent-child exclusion for secondary properties. And it also addresses how seniors and disabled people are able to transfer their existing tax base into a new property. So there are a couple of different things going on with Proposition 19. It actually covers quite a bit, and we've done a very detailed blog on this proposition specifically that we'll include below the video here. So if you're looking for more information on Proposition 19, definitely check out our full blog on that topic. The next law we're gonna look at is SB 91, which was specifically implemented to address tenants and landlords who have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. And SB 91 actually does a couple of things. So the first thing that it does is it expands on a lot of the legislation that came with AB 3088. And SB 91 will actually extend the eviction moratorium that AB 3088 had originally put into place. Now that has been extended out until June 30th of 2021. So it pushed that date back about 5 or 6 months. And it also implemented some new things that renters could no longer be evicted for. So while renters are still responsible for the unpaid rents that were accrued during that time of the COVID-19 pandemic, they can no longer be evicted for any of that unpaid rent, even after the eviction moratorium has expired. So that's also a new change. One of the other things that SB 91 does is it is creating $2.6 billion in federal funds that are going to be allocated to states for various programs that are designed to help tenants and landlords. And California is going to be receiving a large chunk of that into what we are calling the rental assistance program. And the rental assistance program is going to do a couple of things. They're going to make funds directly available to tenants who have been impacted by COVID-19. There's still some more details to follow on that. And they're also going to make funds available for landlords who have been affected by COVID-19 in the form of having a tenant who lost their job or something like that. So with this new rental assistance program, landlords who agree to waive 20% of their tenants' rents are going to be eligible to receive government funds. So once they sign this waiver with their tenant and have them enter into this agreement, reducing the amount of rent that they would have to pay, the landlords are then able to potentially apply to receive up to 80% of any unpaid rents that the tenant had not paid during the time of the COVID-19 pandemic. So this is a very complicated bill also. We're going to be putting some more content out about this bill specifically, but that kind of outlines some of the more important factors of SB 91. So the state of California is going to start accepting applications for their rental assistance program from both tenants who have been affected by COVID-19 and also accepting applications from owners starting in March of 2021. So keep posted for more details on that, and we will be sure to let you guys know of any new developments. So the third most important law that is new for 2021 is AB 3182. And this law specifically requires that HOAs or any type of common interest development allow at least 25% of their owners to rent out their properties. This has been different in the past. Kind of each HOA was able to create their own rules allowing how many owners were allowed to rent out their individual properties. So AB 3182 now requires that HOAs allow at least 25% of all of their owners to rent out their property. Now, it still allows HOAs to flat out ban short-term rentals, so anything under 30 days, but they must allow at least 25% of their owners to rent out their property, or if they had an ADU or some type of JADU situation, the HOA must allow at least 25% of their owners to rent those out. So that's very exciting news for 2021. All right, guys, wrapping it up with the last bill that you should be aware of that is new for 2021. This is gonna be SB 1079. So what this bill is designed to do is to really level the playing field in the event that a residential property is being foreclosed on. In the past, what we saw is these really large hedge fund or corporations kind of sweeping the landscape and buying up every property that somebody had unfortunately had to foreclose on. And this bill really tries to tackle that head on. So it's going to allow owner occupants, tenants, local nonprofit associations a 45-day window to either match in the case of the tenants or exceed in the case of the buyers the highest bid that was made on the property during a specified 45-day window. So this will allow local people, tenants who had lived in the property, kind of a better opportunity to buy these places rather than getting outbid by some big corporation or something like that. So we're really happy to see this bill passed, and that's it for some of the new laws that you need to be aware of for 2021. We're going to include some links to some of the more detailed bills below, and if you guys have any other questions or concerns, just feel free to reach out. Thank you.